about to experience what it is like to be a vampire who doesn't want to hurt people, refuses to drink from people, and purely wants to nurture them back to full health, which is a sentence I never thought I would say, but this is The Sims 4. So you never truly know what's gonna happen. Welcome back to my Sims 4 Supernatural Let's Play. We first off actually have to start learning about the fact that we are a vampire. So let's search for some info on vampires. She has snuck off to the museum before a lot of people come in. As I said in the last part, you know, the people of Innisgreen aren't super fond of a vampire living in their world, and it's why she's kind of moved to Everdew. At least the fairies are, I mean, a wee little bit better. Her and Kieran are pretty good friends, and excuse the pun, but he's fully taken little Nora under his wings. I'm so sorry for the delay in this part. Can I just say, I had my best friend's wedding last week, and I've also been like traveling here, there, and everywhere throughout July. So I'm really sorry that I put like one part out and now I've like forgotten all of their names. I am now back to normal. I'm on my regular upload schedule, so hopefully we're gonna have many more of these parts coming out. But Nora has discovered the Von Flavius Vampire Emporium while searching for vampires. She can now purchase the volume 1 on the computer. I mean, this is all well and good, but I actually need to be able to purchase plasma. I need plasma packs. We currently do not have a PC on our lot, nor do I really want one right now. I kind of like coming out to the public and like having to interact with people. I did not notice that this... Why does that look like Victor? The glorious evolution. It looks so much like him. If you know, you know. Come on, Nora. Girl, your first workday starts at 8 a.m., which unfortunately is not going to be the hands-on career portion of the naturopath. Unfortunately, that doesn't unlock until level 2 of the career. But hopefully we can still maybe get a promotion today. We're already on an excellent performance. Come on, girl. Read that some vampires have been observed turning into bats. Speaking of, we're gonna attack someone if we don't get plasma through or a plasma pack. We actually have 3 power points available to us. I do want to kind of get some vampire powers that could potentially help us with our career. So we're gonna go for detect personality, learn all about other Sims traits. Now, fairies also can do this. I do want to focus, of course, this is Enchanted by Nature, as well as being a generic general supernatural let's play, so I kind of want to focus on the fairy powers in this part. We are not going to go for cast hallucination, but we're going to get users less vampiric energy. God, I hate museums in The Sims 4. What is your worst lot in the game? I actually want to do a tier ranking of community lots in The Sims 4. There we go. We discovered plasma packs. Discovered there is an alternative method for vampires to satisfy their thirst. Can now order plasma packs on the computer. Now, please do that before we attack somebody. We are going to go vampire secrets, purchase no, not the homes. We need to order plasma packs. 50 simoleons. All right, we're gonna get like 20 of these for 1,000. I feel sick. I don't even think we're gonna earn that, honestly, in our workday. We are down to 2,000 simoleons, but why don't you have a little, I was about to say suckle on your juice pack. Oh, whenever I see this though, it just makes me crave a Capri Sun. Like, all I want right now is a Capri Sun. And it barely even got our thirst up, which is so bad. We are going to go through these so quickly. Hence why we need to get ourselves some plasma fruit. Oof, we are here right on the dot of 8 a.m. We are going to work from home. Like I said, we unfortunately don't have a client visiting our lot because that doesn't unlock till level 2, but design balance program. on a computer. Why did I even travel home? Not her wanting to share kind words with Kieran. That is very, very sweet. Aaron's kind of keeping himself to himself, which scares me a little bit. I feel like this man is too brooding. Like, I don't actually trust him, and I made him. He wants to become friends with Kieran, which I don't know how that is even a want, if I'm completely honest. They do have really good compatibility, amazing compatibility, but because they are a fairy and a spellcaster, they just do not get along and like naturally aren't getting along. Like, I'm not actually doing anything with them and they just refuse to be nice to each other. I know you have better internet in San Myshuno than we have over here. Design balance program. We can also study holistic care, but that's not actually what we need to do for our job. She really said, balance, you just need to stay hydrated. Drink your water, you crusty bitches. Which, to be fair, she is correct. I've been really, really bad on my water intake recently, and I'm trying to get better. 162 simoleons. Cool. Love that. Love that that's what I got paid. Not that I just spent over $1,000 on keeping my literal body afloat. Oh my god, she really did stay hydrated. Wait, we're over here. Was this a hint to fairies all along? That's actually kind of cute that vampires do have a pretty good relationship with fairy sims. And oh my god, is this like a werewolf as well? Oh man, imagine thinking that this is how werewolves were gonna look in the game. They really took no inspiration from all their previous werewolf art. There is actually a lot of like fairy iconography in this world. I'm fairly sure there is a plasma tree like around the back of Vlad's house. This is the wild plasma fruit tree, but it has not grown yet. And unfortunately, our fairy isn't good enough in gardening just yet to help us with it. Maybe that's what we should be working on. Not Echo trusting Karen a little bit more than Nora right now, even though Nora is the one who like made an effort to introduce herself to Echo. Hey you, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now. Sorry, that's on me. That's on me for spawning you into your lot, not thinking that it was winter and you probably weren't gonna survive it. You know, just chill little things. Do you mind if I come crash it with you for a while? I promise I won't take up too much room. I just need to get away for a bit. Why do I absolutely love this idea? Woo. Karen's like, these magical creatures, why can they not take care of themselves? Karen's just like, you know what? Just like take my room. I am a fairy. I can sleep in the fairy house. If you just want to like be in this room, like absolutely be my guest. I'm gonna leave your suitcase up there. Help yourself. Oh my god, we could give residence keys so that they could really come round whenever they wanted to. Can we assign a bed to guests? Oh my god, we can. You go work on your emotional force. You need to get your emotional force in check. What is going on? Why are you going to go cry? Because you're starving? You have a fairy home, dude. Not gonna lie, Echo's kind of a little bit obsessed with Aaron right now. Genuinely just like keeps giving him compliments. It's like, oh my god, your tattoos are so sick. Okay, Aaron, trying to clean up a little bit. You know what? For a little posh boy who's definitely had people taking care of him his whole life, he is really, I'm like, damn, he's pulling out all the stops. This man is doing the bare minimum. He is mopping up a puddle. Let's go express our admiration to little Echo, and we're not gonna read the aura considering we did that last time, or we're gonna try and discuss their sad mood. We're gonna be like, what's up? Like, why are we feeling sad? They're now good friends. Stop it. We are also gonna recall our mortal life. I think Yeah, gloomy presence. Yeesh, there's quite a dreary aura in the air here. This unexpected guest brought a lot of baggage, literally and figuratively. Maybe Karen can try and cheer them up. We're gonna have Nora actually offer a listening ear and maybe not discuss healthy relationships. I feel like that is not going to be a good thing for us. Maybe bestow some empathy and ask Echo to relax, you know? They can take care of themselves whilst they are here. We got one ability point. So we have cure or apply ailment. Karen gains the power to cure or inflict ailments on other Sims. Sway another's emotion. Can choose to directly apply moodlets to other Sims. Obviously, we could do the nurture nature. Through Karen's magic, plants become watered with no weeds or bugs, whilst animals are cured of any illness and become very happy, which obviously would be quite helpful for the fact that we need a plasma tree and, you know, maybe helping out with Echo a little bit on their lot. But I have a feeling that swaying someone's emotions is probably what Karen wants to get up to. And of course, we are going to try that new power on Echo. We know that they're feeling very sad, so we're actually gonna try and do a confident fairy influence. Now, I have a feeling they have like a fair few moodlets that are making them very sad. So it'll be interesting to see if this actually helps. We're also going to attempt to flood them with laughter. They're now feeling very happy. Okay, so they're not feeling confident, but they are feeling happy. Oh my goodness. And we got a second ability point. We're not going to do the cure or apply ailment. We're like, you know what? That's Nora's bag. I don't want to just come swooping on in there with my fairy wings to be like the one who's gonna start curing people. So instead, we're like, maybe we should help her out a little bit. We're gonna go for nurture nature. Oh god, Echo is trying to cook. I don't know if this is gonna go too well. I'm gonna keep a little eye on them. Maybe we should go join their cooking. New personality trait. Nora has not been feeling very romantic lately. Starting to feel I'm not gonna choose that one just because, you know, we haven't been focusing on romance. When fairies like Karen clean themselves, they leave. Oh, there's fairy dust. Oh, we're getting a welcome wagon. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's go invite those neighbors in. I love how Nora is like the face of this household. She's like, yeah, sure, even more people dislikes artsy Sims. Nora's not been getting along with a certain artsy Sim. No, just because you don't like fairies from the get-go, you can't just be out here being like, I hate all art because of this person right here. We are gonna attempt to thank them both for coming. Let's offer some friendly introductions. Karen's right on in it. Karen's like, oh my god, new neighbors, let me go introduce myself. We're gonna go give a cheeky little howdy introduction to them both. Not Karen being attracted to both their household members. Classic. We're also gonna overshare. He actually has no boundaries whatsoever. Karen is like, I'm actually an open book. Like, seriously, ask me whatever you want. Discuss neighborhood changes. Hey, did you hear about the vampire that was living in Everdew? Oh yeah, by the way, I was the one who asked her to move in. I actually really enjoy being besties. Not Titania coming in her swimwear. Girl! Oh my god, what is going on? There's so many Sims here. Everdew is absolutely popping off. And Aaron, the antisocial man that he is. We made a white fecking cake. Right. Let's actually go. Let's put this away and actually make a meal. We don't even need to serve dinner. We already have leftovers in our fridge. We have a load of mac and cheese. I need to remember that spellcasters genuinely need to eat. I'm just like so used to playing with fairies at the minute because I played so much with them during early access. Nora is really trying, oh my god, revitalize her needs. She's trying to make friends. She's like, let me give a listening ear to all of the fairies. I want them to like me. I might be the type to utilize a gnome's assistance when the house gets a touch unkempt, but who are you to pass any judgment? Not all of us are neat, and what Oberon doesn't know won't hurt him, so keep this between us. That sounded like a threat. We're gonna try and read these fairies' auras, and I also want to hear a tale from you. I just need to know. I'm going to assume that it's under stories, but I can't ask for a tale. Indigo, a true affinity for the feelings of others. It can be overwhelming at times, but it is your greatest strength. So that's for Nadia. You're probably thinking pink is obviously love, right? But you're much more than this. Trustworthy, devoted, and compassionate. Oh, Titania. We're gonna thank her for coming. We're gonna attempt to make a vampire pun, not because fairies dislike vampires. We're not like trying to rub salt in the wound. Outgoing. I don't think she is an outgoing sim. I genuinely think she is so shy and wants to just be a people pleaser. Why do you see so many vampires at restaurants? Because they love to go out for a bite. Oh man, that felt like an inside joke in of itself, but can you please drink some plasma packs? Or else you are genuinely about to attack one of these fairies, and then trust me, they will not be fans of you. I think your business will go out of business before you even begin. How are our plants doing? I think we don't actually have one in this one. Let's buy one. Let's get a little indoor plant for this pot. Can we actually do that through live mode? Sell handmade ceramic. Purchase live houseplant. 240 simoleons. Oh my goodness. For that, it better be a Thai constellation Monstera. You know what? Fairies out here talking a big game. Wait, no, it's not fairies that don't like werewolves. Never mind. Nadia was just eating cold cuts, which are quite clearly they were Echo's cold cuts. The household has acquired a live houseplant. Live houseplants look fabulous in any space, both outdoors and in, with far less commitment than gardening plants. Houseplants won't grow larger or produce harvestables, but caring for them is easier and more pleasurable for most sims. Just don't neglect them. Oop, Kieran has contracted an ailment. I don't really know how. They're not feeling unbalanced. They did sleep out in the fairy house, and there was also someone else living or sleeping in there. Titania, did you give it to us? These can come from being very imbalanced, but ailments can also be contracted through contagious spread, like interacting with other sims who have ailments, using a toilet away from Karen's home lot, or sometimes just waking up a little under the weather. I mean, to be fair, he did get it when they actually woke up, so maybe it is from that. We have the greeny meanie ailment. Oh god, this just means that their relationship is going to be even worse. Gardening creeps into Karen's thoughts like a vine. It just makes sense, and everything else just makes them angry. They actually have these like little green like spots over them, and then also these vines are very much giving poison ivy right now. Also, our fridge keeps breaking. We need to do an upgrade on this bad boy. It might be because we have a werewolf. Gave them a bed and they're just sleeping on our sofa. Echo, you can take yourself up to bed. It's fine. We're not sleeping up there. They also just keep making like white cakes for themselves, which makes me feel really bad. It's like they've never had like a birthday cake in their life, and now they're just like, oh, I currently have a roof over my head for like a limited amount of time. Let me just make as like many cakes as as possible. Real quickly before Nora wakes up though, she noticed that her plants weren't actually growing. So we have the daisy bush over here and also the basil bush. We're gonna go... pretend that she didn't wake up. Okay, while she's taking a shower, we're gonna go nurture her nature and take care of her plants for her. Here they go, little breath on them, and then, oh my goodness, we can also do this one. It means that they don't have to be watered for like a little time. Oh my god, we already have another option available. We're gonna go for the enchantment because that means that they grow at a faster rate. But go regen your... Actually, instead of regenerating our emotional force, we're gonna go have a little dip in the Moondrop Springs. We're actually going to take you with us. Oh, we can't bask in emotions together? We could try and manifest an ailment relief, but we're actually just gonna go bask in the emotions. You know you're slow when the werewolf, who doesn't even have their werewolf form yet, is going faster than you. We are once again going to work from home with Nora. I genuinely thought that we were gonna get a promotion. I think it's gonna happen today. Oh, we need to design another balance on the computer. Their emotional force is going up. We're actually gonna ask how the Moondrop Springs is feeling and bottle its emotion. Looks like it's feeling perhaps inspired today. Oh, and they are freezing to death. Okay. Well, hopefully, if we change our outfit into our cold weather outfit when we get out, we're not going to freeze. Please do not freeze to death, Karen. I'm feeling confident. Okay, so not inspired. Happy midweek. This halfway point has given me time to self-reflect, and I realized I'm amazing. I literally basically created fairies. Boom. When the Moondrop Springs is confident, Sims can bottle confident emotion potions. Moondrop Springs have a mystical and moody essence indeed. This body of water seems to have more feelings than the average Sim. The emotion of the Moondrop Springs ebbs and flows. It consistently changes each day at noon and midnight, except Saturdays when it's naturally happy all day. Which, speaking of, let's actually go collect the emotions off the shrub as well. There's other plants as well, so we're gonna go collect the lightning root leaves off this one, and then also I can never ever remember where the last one is. I think it's like over here. Yes, it's so hidden away. Aaron has discovered a new potion recipe and has bottled up a sample. One potion of plentiful needs has been added to their inventory. Bored emotion, flirty emotion, and happy emotion. God, why is everyone obsessed with me? No, I don't want to go over to the lounge. Now, Aaron has definitely started to grasp his magic a little bit. He has unspent talent points. We have 2 to our name. I think we're going to go for Experimenter. When experimenting and practicing, Sim gains experience faster with less failures. And then we can cast Discharge, which empties spellcaster charge. Potion crafting speed significantly increased, or Sim reads and does computer research at faster rates. I think we will go for the Blender arm first, but in our spell book, we know 2 untamed magic spells. So we know Inferniate, instantly incinerate your target with the power of fire, and harness electrical energy and give something a jolt with Zip Zap. And we know the Potion of Plentiful Needs, a potion to fulfill all of a Sim's needs. So we are actually going to go travel to the Magic Realm, considering that's what he needs to do for his aspiration. Obviously, we could go through the Vortex, or we can go travel to the Magic Realm using our Glimmerstone. First steps of being a spellcaster. Reach spellcaster rank 2 Acolyte. Oh, I haven't watched that show yet. No, 3 different spells and cast a spell on another Sim. Now, the reason I wanted to come here, I wanted to actually go visit Caster's Alley. Now, we all know this is what Kieran actually has beef with, because in the familiar shop, we're actually gonna try and haggle a little bit. They do actually sell fairies as familiars, and he kind of was protesting against that. He was like, I don't believe that you should be keeping fairies as familiars just to like do your bidding and protect you as spellcasters. It's kind of like you see fairies being below you. I like to think that that is why fairies actually dislike spellcasters from the get-go. Familiar orb of the fairy. Pure energy coalesced into the form of a tiny fairy familiar. It's impossible to make out any features beyond its magical wings. One can feel what can only be described as a slight spark when near. Now, whenever we notice that they are selling fairies as a familiar, we are gonna pick those fairies up. We are gonna try and like take them back to Kieran. I don't know if there's any way that we can like release them eventually, but I also wanted a wand. I feel like a wand is needed for him, so we're actually gonna go for a marble wand, and then why not pick up some of the tomes whilst we're at here as well. Oh my god, I did not realize that that was 1,200 simoleons. I'm kind of not feeling a rocket broom for him, so we'll actually ignore that for right now. How much are the crystals? I mean, I'm fairly sure we could just find these out and about, but let's buy a couple because we know that we're probably going to need them for potions eventually. Cast a spell on another sim. Maybe we should just do like zip zap on someone. Let's give a friendly introduction. Oh, Ainsley, I love how you've matched your Jojobo with your hair color. We're actually gonna maybe Joel Ainsley just a little bit, just to try and cast a spell on someone. We are not gonna do Inferniate. That feels, he doesn't know his power yet. He's like, you know what? I could be really, really good. Oop, oop. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, like, out and about. This is why I wish The Sims 4 had a rumor system, the same way as The Sims 3 did. I need to go back and play The Sims 3, like, fully focusing on the rumor system, because I truly do miss it. Imagine if, like, word got around town that you were being, like, super mischievous with your magic. I would absolutely blumming love it. Right, Nora, you know that Karen currently has the greeny weenie, so we're actually gonna go and see if we already know the apothecary cure for it. What do we need? Oh, we do know it, but we just have insufficient skill. Do we have any of these right now? I don't think we've actually made any of them. So why don't we try and craft the simoleon fever cure? I'm fairly sure this like storage cabinet can actually hold a lot of like the cures that you can make using the apothecary table. So it would be quite good before we start getting like a client intake if we could obviously practice our apothecary and kind of get up a little store. Through muddling, mixing, and mashing, Nora can now forage for apothecary ingredients and craft cures for the following ailments: sonic sinuses, greeny meanie, look magnet, emotional void, and gnome lore. Let's actually make that greeny meanie. Simoleon fever cure, that can go, so it can go in there. Nice. And these don't go off or anything. Oh my god, unfazed queen. She genuinely doesn't care. Not the fairy wings just being on full show. God, you really can't get away with fighting when being a fairy. You have been clocked. Oh, those kind of look like little alien wings. You see like the hexagons on the bottom? That is so funny. Oh my god. He is getting turned around upside down and everything. This is like really brutal. Right, you two, I think this is a bit too much. I think you're taking things a little bit too far. Karen won. I wasn't actually expecting that. Oh my god, they now despise each other. Nora, hurry up, get into 3-speed. We need to make that cure so that Karen's not being a meanie anymore. Way worse than the last worst day ever, and we're feeling beaten up. Oh. Karen, that was so harsh. Her houseplant, she's gonna be crying over that. Oh my god, why can we not cry over it? That's so sad. I'm so sad that it's just gone. My plan. Don't get my He's already got my Monstera. You little weirdo. Why would you take it out on the plants? What did they ever do to you? You know what? I expected this of Echo, the werewolf, the raging werewolf, I might add, but not from you. We're actually gonna go and scold him. We're gonna go discuss their angry mood, and then I do want to yell at a little bit. I'm so annoyed that they can break it even when they have a plant in it. Like, that was a waste of like 300 simoleons? I don't even want to give you a friendly gift if I'm being completely honest. I feel like you don't deserve it right now. Can I give a mean gift? Are we able to choose what we give as a mean gift, or is it just like a prank? I think it is just a prank. Not the fart in a box things you love to see, but we are gonna also give you a gift because you need to stop being such a meanie. Eat the greeny meanie cure. We got pet poop. That was our mean gift. That's fully what you deserve. Ailed no longer. I got better, Kieran whispers to himself. Oh, sorry, I said that very loudly. I had a little bit too much enthusiasm there. He's feeling as good as new now that his ailment has been handled, and a generous surprise. Yeah, go sleep it off. That's absolutely what you need to do, buddy. As a little olive branch, Karen is gonna reach out and enchant the plants of Nora, considering we did just do the nurture nature. Whereas enchanting actually means that they grow at like a more accelerated rate. Ooh, we actually leveled up to a glowing fairy. This is interesting as well because we have been doing, I guess, more like fairy powers, but I do feel like we've been doing quite a lot of the spellcaster powers, and our spellcaster hasn't leveled up yet. I definitely think it's the easiest to level up as a fairy over like other occults in The Sims 4. We can do fairy insight, Karen can read personal info, bottle emotion or bottle others emotions, forager fey and duplicate harvestables, manifest seed. Then we also have like the absorber ones. I think we're gonna leave these probably till last, just because it kind of like just gets your emotional force up a little bit more. They're not super important. I think probably like maybe honestly the duplicating harvestables, considering he is feeling a little guilty over the fact that he has ruined those plants. Go and enchant the second one. Do not flirt with her. That is not what Nora needs right now. Whoa! What do you two have going on? Oh my god, we have another ability point just from doing another enchantment on a plant. Okay, this time we're gonna go for bottling our own emotions. We also need to assign that stuff to him, so we're gonna set that marble wand as our preferred, and we are gonna do the Tome of Scrubberoo, considering that is the apprentice rank, which I think we currently are. Enchanting a plant technically means they can grow outside, I'm fairly sure, when they're enchanted, so I'm gonna put these two out here and then maybe honestly even grow some more if we happen to have any more seeds. Word on the street is you have some magical watering abilities. May I come and be bestowed with your watering gifts? I haven't seen this yet. This is basically a little like notification that fairies can get from mermaids. We are gonna say, let me water you. Ah, yes, prepare your magical watering ways. I am parched. To initiate a water healing, select a merfolk and choose water healing under the fairy category. Kieran starts out with a relationship bonus due to fairies being on good terms with merfolk. I mean, it's not really showing that, I feel, in our relationship panel. Water healing. This is so cool that this is just like a random phone call that you can get. And then we just like flow around them. I haven't seen this like at all. We like shower them. Nature is nurtured. From water healing on a sim, Kieran used the power of fairy magic to water another nature-bound sim. That's so cool. Oh, Aaron! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Extinguish yourself. You know that Kieran is not about to do that for you. And can we... Okay, good. That has been extinguished. Oh, I don't actually think it burnt it. So resume those eggs and toast. Are we unlucky? Yeah, we have bad luck. A lot of people have said that bad luck just means that cooking is just like completely inconceivable in The Sims 4 now. But you know what? You have Scrubberoo, so get that floor cleaned up. You can also perform it on yourself. Classic Aaron. Just learning the magic that helps him not have to take care of his needs. Once he gets the magic spell that just allows you to prepare food instantly, it's so over for everyone. He's never gonna leave the house ever again. You can kiss sweet goodbye to that six-pack. Ooh, he leveled up to Acolyte. Frugal combination. Chance on potion creation that all of the required ingredients will not be used. Research, experiment, and tome reading spells speeds are all greatly increased. Unlock magical social interactions. We have 3 to use. I think we're going to go for discharge and power shunt. And then I think we'll go for an insightful eye for now. Apothecary apprentice. Nora has been promoted to apprentice. She'll now make an additional 14 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 32 per hour. We got a 225 bonus, discuss healing frequencies, and a sympathetic hug interaction. Oh, I gave a gift when I could have just given a cure. But let's breathe through just a little bit so that we can actually like do this career. It's broken again. Before we do that though, she does actually need to forage for apothecary ingredients 3 times. So we're gonna start working on her natural living skill, which actually could be quite good considering she's a vampire. And reading our vampiric tones meant that we found out that we can actually create like plasma packs from fish and frogs. So having this could be good for us. Not the full moon. Oh no! Does that mean that the Echo is gonna rampage? I'm scared. We're gonna go grant a sacred blessing. I don't even know if they're balanced or imbalanced right now, but we're gonna try and bless them ready for the full moon. Oh, why does that make me feel like they really, really trust us? The fact that they decided to like stay over on a full moon, they were like, yeah, I know that these people are probably gonna take care of me on the full moon. Like, I feel like I won't be judged here, which is very, very sweet. Oh my god, I didn't realize that they had the look ailment. You can see it even in their werewolf form. The only thing that we can do is run away. Oh no, and everyone's getting scared. Our plant pots have already been broken, so like we don't really care at this point. Oh, they're still trying to interact with us. They're howling at us. Why are they so sweet? I feel like an overprotective parent. It is having a little bit of an effect on their relationship with her being scared. Karen just flicked Echo. Karen was just like, nah, you absolutely cannot scare me. Finally, this is all I've been waiting for. we can see clients at Nora's home lot. Welcome to Nora's first day seeing clients at home. A client will arrive at the door immediately, and Nora will have the opportunity to put her skills to use, conduct client intake to invite the client inside, then the fun begins. Assess the client as thoroughly as possible by asking questions and discussing their daily habits in order to identify the root cause of their visit, whether it's an ailment to cure or imbalance to help correct. I actually don't think I've had an imbalance one yet. Remember, if Nora is not sure, continue assessing the client to narrow down the possibilities. So I'm gonna need you. I've been thinking of getting a new job. Follow your heart, Gil. Oop, we got a client notification. Leslie has arrived to seek holistic care. Find her at the front door or select her portrait in this notification. Yeah, I probably should have just done that. Let's go invite her in. And then let's begin by starting to conduct the client intake. I mean, I personally already know which ailment she has, considering there are only a certain number of ailments that you can get. And I'm fairly sure I have already learned like every single one of the rashes that you can have. But this is all under the naturopath career menu. So holistically examine client sim, ask about recent mood, and discuss fortunes of nature. We are going to holistically examine first of all, and then we are also going to ask her about their recent mood. I'm feeling nothing emotionally. Now that I think about it, everyone I've come into contact with also seems emotionless. Now, I don't normally mind, but eating a grilled cheese no longer brings me joy. Oh, girlie, we have to sort this out for you. If it's affecting your enjoyment of a grilled cheese, we cannot be having that. Go let out a primal yell. Now, if only Echo hadn't gone to school this morning, they would be able to give a great... I hate that that's the primal yell interaction. I wish they had given another animation. Like, that is not a primal yell. That is getting someone hyped up. We need to discuss the nature. Oh my god, Titania, please stop calling me. Oh my god, congratulations. Oh, she's actually a writer now, which is quite cute. Everything in my house is breaking way more frequently. Is that from being like balanced or imbalanced? Has anyone else noticed that? My fridge and my toilet specifically. Suggest foraging for food. Now, obviously, the more you do of this, I can already pretty much... Oh wait, let's ask about sleep patterns, considering I'm already here. I can pretty much already identify the root cause. Like, I personally already know what is going on, but the more of these you do, obviously, like, the better your work performance goes. Although, I have a feeling we're gonna, like, get a full bar anyway. So how about we just like identify the root cause? Select the client and use identify root cause from the naturopath care category. Choose from the available options or keep asking and discussing to eliminate more options. I don't need to eliminate any more, so let's go naturopath, identify root cause. Obviously, the more you do these, the lower like amount of choices that you will get. Like, a lot of these will be taken out, but I already know that this is the emotionally void ailment, so that's what we are gonna go for. The right approach. After holistically examining a client, Nora feels like she is one step closer to identifying a root cause. It's a great day for helping Sims. Oh my god, she like looks like she's like in love with me, which, to be fair, if I was feeling absolutely nothing at all and then someone offered me a cure for that, I too think I would fall in love with them. We have successfully identified what's causing her issue. We are gonna offer a sympathetic hug. That definitely feels like something we would do. Also, this is our outfit for the naturopath career. I didn't choose to dress her in this. Dude, can you actually fix some of these issues? And then give cure. Select the client sim and choose give cure under naturopath care pie menu. Fairy Sims can use the cure ailment ability in the fairy category if they have purchased it, which he hasn't because he didn't want to step on any toes. Now, I don't know. Select an apothecary table. I don't know if we have that one. We have the simoleon fever. I don't know what we need for this one. Emotional void cure. We need 2 aura petals. And we currently, I think, maybe only have 1. I literally just got some aura petals. I took them off the plant itself. Look, watch this. Collect aura petals. Boom. She'll lean down. She'll do the interaction. And then I won't get any in my inventory. But I can't then collect them. Is it because it's angry right now? It won't let me take from it? Blossom's revenge. Nora experienced an ominous vibe from an aura blossom, as if the plant was somehow angry. I'm not even gonna be able to treat this patient because I don't have what we need for it. This is so embarrassing. We also can't travel. Oh no. I was hoping that we could maybe go over to Todd's. Can we actually purchase aura petals on here? Oh my god, we can. Okay. Thank goodness gracious for that. Let's get 5 of those. I genuinely thought that we were going to be stuck in the mud there. But now we can make the emotional void cure. We reached apothecary level 3. Hard work and Nora is reaping the reward. She can now enthuse about crafting elixirs with others as well. The boys just keep on fighting. Right, let's go give this cure to her. Give elixir emotional void cure. End of shift. Oh, so we didn't actually get to gold. Ooh, we probably should have done more. We got 229 simoleons and we earn a vacation day. I knew coming here was the right idea. I feel so much better, and in this chaos I am gonna end this part here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I know this is a long one. We are gonna flip back, of course, to the one and only Echo in the next part, which I am very excited for, to be reunited with them. I appreciate you all so much. If there's anything you want me to explore next with this lot, if there's maybe an occult that you haven't focused on recently that you would maybe like me to dedicate a part to, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I will speak to you all then. Bye now.